thoughts on Lucas Giolito's performance before the injury here, Steve?
First 2 innings went out there, was a little bit erratic with his command. Looked like he was just having a little bit of a struggle to get the feel, I think, particularly on his secondary offerings there. Was able to kind of navigate himself out of a couple of situations there. Then third and fourth inning looked like he really started to find it, feel more comfortable out there, threw up a couple of quick zeros, was able to get 6 strikeouts through the 4 innings. And you were really feeling good about that, especially as he walked off the mound in the fourth inning. And obviously at that point, we didn't know about the stomach or side issue. But, you're feeling like, okay, he's found it out there, got a 3-0 lead. We're feeling good right now.
Yeah, Steve, I thought that, he looked fairly decent in terms of what you normally get from Lucas Giolito last year during a day start. That was somewhat of an issue for him. I think what was concerning to me a little bit was the low pitch count before Lucas Giolito left this game. I thought he would have had the stuff to go a little bit deeper, and here we get to the injury portion of this. Some abdominal tightness, I think it was described as. It could be worse, I guess, in terms of pitcher injuries, but nonetheless concerning when you look at what's going on with this White Sox team overall. Lance Lynn already on the IL. This is your workhorse. This is the guy we talked about in the season preview show with Sean Roberts, that you needed to go deep into this ball game to, what do we say here all the time, Steve? Set the tone. You needed Lucas Giolito to do that. Obviously, he leaves with the lead. And how concerned are you about this right now? How concerned are you about the Lucas Giolito injury? Obviously, Tony La Russa afterwards said he was concerned. So how concerned are you?
I am very concerned because the fact of the matter is they cannot afford to lose Lucas Giolito for 2-3 weeks if it is an oblique injury, knowing that probably not going to see Lance Lynn until June. And that's just going to right away put a tremendous amount of strain on this pitching staff without Lance Lynn in there. And now you're going to be taxing the bullpen tremendously. If you lose Lucas Giolito on top of that, now you're really in a dire straits situation here. I don't care what team you are, even a team like the Los Angeles Dodgers, if you lose your top 2 starting pitchers, you're going to have some significant issues to deal with. And you just certainly have to hope that maybe it was just a stomach cramp, maybe just, trying to get your body adjusted going from pitching in Arizona to the cooler weather in Detroit. I'm just spitballing here. Hopefully that's all this is. But again, if this is an oblique strain and he has to miss, 2 or 3 weeks at a time here, this is going to be a real problem for this team.
Indeed, it will be, Steve. I'm just kind of mad right now, and we talked about mad online. I'm mad online. The mad online meter is
it's high right now. It's high right now.
Yeah, it is definitely high. It's close, and this is day one. This is day one. So I want to set some expectations here, and just, you were talking about this before we got on the show about how this game would feel different had it been played in the middle of June or the end of May versus opening day. But you don't want to see your ace leave a ball game with an injury for any reason ever throughout the season. I think that's probably the most concerning thing that happened today overall is the Lucas Giolito leaving the ball game. We can get to the heartbreak later, but to me, that is the most concerning thing.